Alrighty, 7th grade. So let's level up a little bit with this one. We've got some negative signs. We've got variables on both sides. So again, whenever we are looking at a question like this, where we have an equation, biggest thing is to remember that this equal sign splits my equation into two parts, and I do it just like I did that last one where I showed you the 4 different ways. It doesn't matter which piece you start off with. It matters that you're able to simplify it down eventually to a 2-step and then a 1-step and solve your equation. So in my mind, I think, okay, I like my variables on the left-hand side, so let me see what I can move over. Well, I want to keep that minus 4x here. That minus 3 doesn't have a variable. Oh, minus 6x, and I've got a plus 9. Well, the opposite of minus 6x is going to give me a plus 6x. And what I do to one side of the seesaw, I got to do to the other. Plus 6x. Again, remember, watch your signs. We need to do the opposite. Don't forget about that. So then this will cancel out. So now when I take a look at what I have left, well, I have negative 4 plus 6, which is going to leave me with a positive 2x. I've got negative 4 plus 6, and that's what gives me that 2x. And then I bring down the minus 3. And the only thing left on the right-hand side is a 9. So again, I now have that 2-step equation that I'm looking for. And you guys are rock stars at solving 2-step equations. Circle the variable and bring it on down. 2x. I need to get rid of that minus 3. The opposite of minus 3 is going to be plus 3. So this will cancel out. And what I do to one side of the equation, I have to do the other. Plus 3. 9 plus 3 leaves me with 12. I'm left with 2x equals 12. Divide by 2 on both sides, and x is going to equal 6. So whenever you are doing a question like this, remember that our goal is to get it to look like a 2-step, because you guys know how to solve this. So do that by doing the opposite operation and working it down to a 2-step. On the next slide, I'm going to give you a practice one, and you can check your answer. Alrighty, so let's make up a question. Let's say here, negative 3 plus 5x equals 4x minus 10. Alrighty, so with that in mind, I would like you to try it on your own, remembering that this equal sign splits it up into 2 parts. There's no like terms to combine, so you just need to solve that equation. So I'm going to put up my solution in 3, 2, 1. So pause it and try it for yourself. Alrighty, let's see how you did. So Miss Lieber ended up with x equals negative 7, and she did it by moving the 4x over. You could have absolutely done it any other way. You might have moved the 3 over to the other side first. You might have moved the 5 over and ended up with a negative x and had to divide by a negative number. No matter what, you should still end up with the exact same thing no matter which way you do it. Remember, there are going to be multiple ways to get here. You could start with either of those 4 pieces. You could do a combination of rearranging things. But again, as long as you are following your process to eventually end up at a 2-step equation, you guys will be rock stars at solving these.